KZMB All Zombie Radio.
Why again?
KZMB All Zombie Radio.
What? What just happened? Frozen. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this isn't off to a good start. Did the intro even play? Did it play twice? I can't get anything to work. Okay. Hello. Welcome to... Well, let's see. Do I need to shut this down? What is going on? Close this. Stop. You're freaking everybody out. You're freaking everyone out. You're freaking absolutely everyone out. Hi.
Hola.
Hello. I don't know what just happened. Like a lot, like it just kept freezing over and over again. So who knows? Hi, everybody. Sorry for whatever the heck that was. Welcome to, sadly, maybe, hopefully not, the final episode of Finding Found, a show in which we may or may not find things that may or may not have been found on the show Found, which was formerly on NBC. Now,
They're a bunch of a-holes.
they decided to wait till the last possible second and then not renew, which was our suspicion. So,
Yeah.
to be fair, it did not come as a great surprise. We did think that this might happen, but it's sad nonetheless. And although we wanted better for the show, we did not want it to be canceled. So even though we wished it would look different and be different, we didn't want it to be canceled. We still wanted this to stick around. So we are sad to be the bearer of bad news that this show is currently being shopped to other networks. Maybe someone will bite.
I've signed the petition. If you haven't, please go do that soon.
Change.org, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't do it yet. But to be fair, I've signed so many of those petitions in my life, and none of those shows have ever been brought back. So unfortunately, it's like sad.
Mine was brought back.
Oh, okay. That's good. Which one?
Manifest.
Oh, there you go. See, I've signed a lot of them. You know, Firefly, all sorts. And, you know, we just didn't get them. So what are you going to do? Anyway, I digress. Let's move on from that. We don't need to talk about that sad bastard stuff. So, as a final farewell to the show, we decided we would do a live watch instead of a recap and breakdown. So we will do a live watch together instead, and we will have to set it up a very specific.
I don't know if I'm here. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm still live. Someone tell me if I'm still live.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What did happen? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you now, Takeerah.
Oh, come on.
What the heck is going on? What happened? I know. Hi, Serotonin. Oh no. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I am still live. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden it blipped and it said your mic and your camera are disconnected. And I have no idea why that happened, but here we go. Maybe we're good.
Baja, can you hear me?
Father, can you hear me? Okay. Yen. Stop, Yen. I can hear you. Okay. We're back, I think. I don't know. Serotonin said we're still live, so thank God for that. Oh, thank goodness you can hear us. Okay,
Okay.
great. So thankful for that. Okay, so we are going to do a live watch of the episode, and that should be fun. We'll see. Um, I haven't finished it. I started it. It seemed like it was off to a strong start, so I was really excited. And of course, we're gonna get left on just a bitchin' cliffhanger, and you
Of
know it.
course.
Just know it. Just know it. Um, okay, so because this happened, this is just a little bit of housekeeping before we even roll into this. Do want to say I've been workshopping a couple ideas because we'd asked the audience, what shows would you like us to cover after this? And someone in our YouTube comments actually left a comment that said that they would really like us to cover 13, which I was not familiar with. I was like, is this your suggestion? Like I didn't understand. I didn't understand what it was, what the like comment was. And so I was like, well, let me just look it up. I'll just look it up and see. And so there was a BBC TV show, like a limited series. I think it's only 5 episodes, called 13, and it was about a woman who was kidnapped and then is freed. And so I was like, well, this sounds like it's right up our alley. Should we give that a shot? And then I was kind of like, okay, so what do we do from there? Because that's 5 weeks. Like, where do you go after that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what if we started doing like some of those limited series shows that we love, but that aren't canceled? Like, because I do have a series, we haven't done it in like a year, but I do have a series called Cancellation Devastation that's about shows that are canceled before their time. We could have a whole episode about Found on there, but God willing, it's picked up by another network and I don't have to.
Yeah.
But we've only done one episode. We covered Zomboat because it was an excellent show and it was a really fun show to cover. So if you want to go watch that, I suggest watching it. It's under the lives. It was a live stream. The concept was like a panel show. And so there's several people on for it, which was exciting. And I'd love to continue doing that. That's something I'd really like to get back into, but time is but limited and I don't have time for everything. But thought, okay, well, what if we did a series about like limited series that ended like they end? They're like full
Right.
stories, they're complete,
Right.
they're a whole story. What if we did that? So I'm workshopping the idea of something called the Limited Series Lounge, where we
Ooh.
talk about a limited series. And so I'm kind of determining like, do we do the whole series in one episode or do we do like a week by week kind of show? So if you have any feedback for that, we're considering covering 13 because I just think it's really up our alley. Maid was another show that I considered us covering. It's a domestic violence story. It's heart-wrenching. It's beautifully done. And so these are the kind of things that I'm thinking about is like, can we find more of these limited series shows that we could cover that tell a complete story, that feel like they really told the story they needed to tell and they're done?
I have more than likely seen some of these. I just need to check.
Yeah, 13 I was surprised I'd never heard of, actually. But
Yeah,
with
I
it being a
never heard of
BBC
that.
show, it didn't. On the other hand, it's like, okay, well, that makes sense. Their shows typically can end after a season, and that's how they write their shows. They write their shows. For those of you who don't know, England in particular, but like the UK has like their concept for television series are typically, we're going to write it for 2 seasons. That's how long a show should last. Like we can commit to 2 seasons. So oftentimes a show that you really love that's British ends after 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it does really, really, really well, like you take a look at the British version of The Office that did incredibly well, it got a 3rd season, but it didn't get anything after that because that's like kind of how they wrap their shows. I think of shows like Spaced, 2 seasons. You know what I mean? Like these like shows that just kind of end. They tell their story and they end, and that's the end of it. And so I was like, well, maybe I guess it was just written to be, the 5 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. So something we're considering. If you have any suggestions for a limited series that you would like us to cover, please go ahead and drop us a comment on this video. This concept was for like me and Takeerah to do. So this would be like the 2 of us trying to do this together. I'd like to continue doing that if we can. There'll be weeks here and there where it's like Takeerah's got to work or whatever. She's got other stuff going on. That's okay. We can keep plugging along. It's fine. I'm always here, or I try to be. I won't. I can't make the promise that I'll always be here, but I will try to be. Um, and then I'm not sure. We might end up taking after this week. I don't know if we're gonna jump right into next week.
Well, we won't be around next week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. We won't be here. Neither one of us. We'll be in Georgia for a convention. So yeah, I don't, leave comments on this video if you're interested in one thing or the other. We've talked about doing Buffy, which I have news about, and that's why I sent you that article, because I needed to be able to pull it up. And I was fearful that I was going to lose it if I
Oh my
didn't
God.
send
And
it.
after I meant to send you the link of like Sarah Michelle Gellar calling her to like give her the
Oh,
news.
cute.
Yeah,
Cute, cute,
it's
cute.
so cute.
Okay, so we have an article here. Why is it just pulling up a photo? That is not helpful. What in the world? Okay. So Deadline posted an article. Of course, now I can't find it. See, what was the point of sending you the article? Deadline Buffy. Okay, so Deadline posted an article today, I believe. One day ago. It was yesterday at 10:29 a.m. Buffy reboot finds its new Slayer, Ryan Kiera Armstrong, to star with Sarah Michelle Gellar in Hulu pilot. This is by Nellie Andriva. Which this is an exciting announcement. We just got the announcement recently from SMG that they were in works for this, and so it's exciting now that we're talking casting already. Just crazy. So Ryan Kiera Armstrong, known for Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Firestarter, has landed the lead opposite Sarah Michelle Gellar in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot, which has a pilot order at Hulu. Armstrong will play the new Slayer in the untitled Buffyverse project, with which Gellar executive produces, in addition to reprising her signature role as Buffy Summers. Oscar winner Chloe Zhao is directing the pilot, written by Nora and Lila Zuckerman. No additional information has been provided about the project, referred to as the next chapter in the Buffyverse, which comes from 20th. Sorry, they changed their name, so I was like about to say 20th century. 20th Television and Searchlight TV. The character played by Armstrong is described in casting materials as an introverted high school student. There
I
is
feel
some.
like, do you think she's gonna be her kid?
I didn't think it was going to be child. That would be really unusual for a Slayer to give birth to another Slayer.
Oh, okay.
I feel
That's
like
true. That's true, yeah.
that would be a little bit weird. But I don't know. We've seen weirder. So who knows? Hi, Dirk. I know. I'm sorry. There is some symbolism in Armstrong casting as Gellar's spiritual successor. The actresses' names, Ryan Kiera Armstrong and Sarah Michelle Gellar, are both, this is not what it says, but they're mouthfuls, share the same cadence. But it was Armstrong's acting chops that won her the role, Gellar said. From the moment I saw Ryan's audition, I knew there was only one girl I wanted by my side, she said. To have that kind, I hope she's the new Giles. Me too, honestly. I hope I have to have that kind of emotional intelligence and talent at such a young age is truly a gift. The bonus is that her smile lights up even the darkest room. Gellar also recorded a video of her breaking the news to 15-year-old Armstrong that she got the part. You can watch it below, which we're not going to. Maybe we will at the end of the stream. I'm so honored. Thank you for trusting me, elated Armstrong said through tears when Gellar welcomed her to the new Sunnydale. Oh, that's right, because it blew up. Fell on the ground. She was then joined by her father, Canadian actor producer Dean Armstrong. Lila and Nora Zuckerman used some Buffy terminology to praise Armstrong. We are so overjoyed to have found this generation Slayer in Ryan Kiera Armstrong. She absolutely blew us away. There is no question in our mind that she is the chosen one, they said. Nora and Lila Zuckerman executive produced the pilot alongside Gellar Zhao via her Book of Shadows banner, as well as the original series executive producers Gil Berman of the Jackal Group and Fran and Kaz. I always say this last name wrong. Kuzu is not right. It's Kuzi. Kuzui. I'm going to say it wrong. I just forget it. You get it. You get it. You know who I'm saying. I'm so sorry. Via Sweet B. Also executive producing the pilot is Dolly Parton.
What?
That's news to me. Whose company Sandollar was producer on the original. What? Did you know that?
No.
I know so much about Buffy. I had no idea that that was true. That's insane. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Studio 20th Television produces with Disney's sibling Searchlight TV, whereas Thou is under a first look deal. Canadian-born Armstrong has been busy since her breakout role at age 8 in the feature The Art of Racing in the Rain opposite Amanda Seyfried. Following parts in It, Part 2, The Tomorrow War, The Glorias, and Black Widow, she played the lead in the 2022 Firestarter. The co-lead opposite Nicolas Cage in The Wold Way and a main role in Wildflower. On TV, she started off with a major recurring role on Netflix's Anne with an E. It's based on Anne with an E is Anne of Green Gables. I was like, why could I not figure out the name of that? Anne of Green Gables. Armstrong first got on 20th TV radar when the studio cast her as part of the main ensemble of FX's American Horror Story Red Tide. I didn't even know that was a thing. There have been so many AHS seasons. Oh, girl, I have never been to Dollywood, but I definitely have been in the Dollywood area. And I would go, oh, hey, girl. She has worked for Disney ever since with a starring role opposite Jude Law on Disney's Plus's Star Wars Skeleton Crew and recurring opposite Ethan Hawke in FX upcoming The Lowdown. Armstrong is repped by Linden Entertainment and Innovative Artists. And that is the end of the article. That is very exciting. And so this is happening. This could be the end of the Found era, but we could be getting a revival of the Buffy era, and I can't. Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Is this your little one? Stop. not so little one. Stop it. So cute.
That's my son.
Oh, hi. I get to meet you soon. That's so exciting. Okay. Let's move on to the actual show that we're supposed to be covering. Although we don't want to talk about it because it's the last episode and we're depressed about it or whatever. All right.
Somebody better get this show because I have an attitude.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hulu, not Hulu. Disney seems like reluctant now to pick up new shows. Not Disney, Netflix is what I meant to say. Netflix seems reluctant.
Which is ridiculous because I feel like they've had a lot of...
They've only picked up like a handful though. You know what I mean? Push comes to shove, they really don't pick up shows like you'd think they would. The IP's already created, bro. All you have to do is pay for the actors, but they don't even want to do that. They don't want to pay for the actors on shows that they have that do well. They drop shows that do well all the time. Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed Found gets picked up by a Netflix or something with less restrictions and they go all in. Baby, yes, Showtime.
I was
Showtime, okay?
Thing.
Showtime now's your time or MGM. Go ahead, baby, pick it up.
MGM! Oh my gosh.
Pick it up.
Found and From on the same network.
That would be fun. It would be fun. All right, so I am getting it pulled up, but I have to start it over because I started it already this morning. So bear with me. So I get this set up here. Let's get the volume turned up on it. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do a live watch. All right, let me get it set up right because otherwise they're going to come for me. Okay. They're going to come for me otherwise. There. No, that one's kind of weird. That one? Yeah, you think we can get away without? No, it's going to cut off too much of the screen. This is the one we did last time. Even Apple TV. Yeah, that's true. And Apple TV has some bangers. For real. Do. All right, y'all. Let's get into this.
Who'd do this? Carrie's locked up. Who
I
would take
swear
him
to
again?
God, this guy was not for real.
We have an idea, we just don't have
So
proof.
bad still that he is.
Lena took Jamie for a specific reason. She is using Jamie as a bartering tool to exchange for the person she really wants. Me.
I know what you're thinking, Gabby. This is not your fault.
If I'd just given her what she wanted, if I'd recanted my statement about
let me
Sir
double check.
kidnapping me.
How's the volume for y'all?
Oh, I can hear it good. I just
It's
muted
good?
myself so I wouldn't interfere.
Okay. Durga says, I feel the most for MPG. He's really been trying for years. I know.
Yep.
And he's such a killer actor. And it's like he just cannot break through out of the fact that he was Zach Morris. It is so sad.
But honestly, like, they didn't give him nearly enough screen time.
They really didn't. Okay. All right. Looks like volume's good. So we'll get back to it.
Me when she was threatening our clients, Jamie would be safe.
Damn it, Margot, we have to do something.
I have to
We
say,
will
Gabby's
get
hair
Jamie
is
back.
looking
Trust me.
spectacular this
Trust you.
episode.
My son was home
It always
and
does,
safe for
but-
weeks. You said nothing. Any trust between us is long gone.
Daryl, you are an
Jamie's
ass,
phone is back
but
online.
like you're not
We have a
wrong.
hit.
You're not wrong.
Margaret, wait!
Shady Margaret.
House is clear. What does this sign mean?
Delirium Pandemonium Requiem. Maybe it's some sort of threat.
It's a book trilogy.
I wanted to look this up. Because I was like, I've never heard of this book trilogy. So hold on a second. I got to find out if this is real. Daryl, you don't even go here. For real.
It was Delirium what now?
Pandemonium and Requiem.
Oh.
They are books. Oh my
Yep.
God. Okay. It's by
Ooh,
Lauren.
and it's YA.
Lauren Oliver, and there is actually a fourth book.
And it says not to be missed by fans of Hunger Games and Twilight.
Okay. In a dystopian,
What?
here you go. Here's the little synopsis. In a dystopian world where love is a disease requiring a cure, this 4-book series follows Lena's journey from falling in love to becoming a fierce fighter in a loveless society. And then the 4th book is it's called Delirium Stories. So it must just have to it must just be short stories that take place in the same universe. Okay, here's the one. Yeah, here we go. Delirium. Here's the first one synopsis because I was like for the whole thing. In a dystopian world where love is declared the deadliest of all diseases, one's only hope is to be cured. Lena is 95 days away from getting her cure when she does the unthinkable. She falls in love. This sounds so cheesy though, too, at the same time. Like I can't. That is such YA. Anyway, it's by Lauren Oliver. If you're interested, I don't know. Maybe I'll read them. It sounds like something I might give a go. All right, let's get back to the episode.
What does that have to do with Jamie?
The main character's name is Lena. We need eyes on all the locations connected to Lena and Sir. The farmhouse, the motel.
GCPD is on it. We've also got boots on the ground on the rooftop where Lena killed Christian and the house with the blue shutters. And I've got guys guarding Rachel and Taylor as well, so.
I'm sorry, Lena's already killed someone?
Her brother.
Daryl.
Trent, what about your internal affairs investigation?
They can fire me for all I care. I'm helping find Jamie.
That's a huge risk. Thank you.
Well, you can thank me after he is safe. For now, I'm gonna need an official statement from you and Daryl.
Of course.
I reached out for some help
Trent
from my
is playing
community so we
fast
could have
and
access
loose
to
with his
every
career
security
lately.
camera.
Well, this is not the time, Agent Millen.
I'm sorry, but this can't wait.
Are you freaking kidding me? I got a missing 20-year-old kid.
Mike's wife has been missing for a week. And the agency is now looking at Mike as a suspect.
What do you mean Desiree's missing?
Don,
Oh,
swear to
here he
anything, so I
is.
need your help.
Mike, I told you wait in the car.
Don, please.
Enough.
Got him.
Everyone, just take a breath.
I'm sorry. I will say it as many times as I have to.
Sorry. I lost 3 years of my life because of you.
Don, just walk away. We got this.
No. He needs to hear this. Because had he not been high the night of that raid in Mogadishu, a BS mission I should have never been on, I wouldn't have been captured. You did that to me. So don't stand there and pretend you're incapable of endangering your wife.
Enough. Nick, keep working on Jamie's case.
is
Don,
big
you,
mad.
Lacey, and Mike go to the conference room and keep your hands to yourselves. You, your ass is with me.
Don, I know this is a lot to ask, and I have no right to even be reaching out, but it would mean the world to Mike if his best friend was at the wedding.
I didn't know she sent that to you. I didn't even know you guys knew each other.
After I said no to the wedding, she still checked on me now and then. She understood I didn't want anything to do with you, but insisted if I was once your brother, it made me important to her too. She's a beautiful soul. And you don't deserve her.
Okay, Mike, why don't you start from the beginning?
Oh my God.
I met
I
Desiree
can't.
9 years ago. She was in my late wife Michelle's cancer support group. Desiree had ovarian cancer at the time. Michelle, lung cancer. They were friends. I don't remember much else during that time. I was still using then. I didn't handle Michelle's diagnosis well.
When did you and Desiree become close?
A couple years ago, well after Michelle had died, Desiree's cancer had gone into remission. She moved on with her life. I got sober.
Good for
And then
him.
one day, Desiree and I, we reconnected on a case.
She was an FBI agent?
An FBI analyst, like I was.
Desiree and I have had an amazing 5 years together until a month ago. And then something changed. She became withdrawn.
Hey, Jermaine.
I don't know. Everything was different.
There's more you're not saying.
Yeah, it's
Tapping your fingers
canceled.
was always your tell.
Yeah, Trent does know he can
before
just hop
Desiree
in.
Disappeared.
Gabby be giving him a job
She asked
immediately.
me for a divorce. I know that sounds like
Motive?
I am trying to make sure she is safe. Okay, she hasn't gone to work. She hasn't called her friends. That's not like her. Something's wrong.
Is there any other family she could be staying with?
Her mom left when she was a baby. Her dad died in her early 20s. Okay, I'm her only family. Look, you were right. I don't deserve her. She is good in every single way I am not. So help her, please.
You are no good to me or Jamie if you're going to be worried about Mike and Desiree. Go find her.
I'll work both cases, but no one else's attention should be pulled from Jane.
Daryl, don't.
Oh God, what's Daryl about to do?
What's going on? What is it?
I found these in Margaret's purse. It's an affidavit of recantation for Gabby to
Oh
sign.
yeah, that's
Daryl.
right. He busts
Margaret
her.
found these papers in Jamie's room when we found his phone, and she hid them.
Wait,
can't.
Lena left those?
Margaret, why would you hide them? Because I knew Gabby would sign it and trade her freedom for Jamie's, and that is unacceptable to me.
Lena still wants Gabby to recant her statement about Sir kidnapping her. She's still doing all of this for her psycho brother.
And my son's a pawn.
Gabby, what is it?
Lena wants me to confess that I told Sir to kidnap you. That
What?
even as a child, I masterminded the whole thing.
That's insane.
To us,
No.
moments matter.
No. Not Walmart or whatever. Let me just play the ad in the background. I don't care. Okay, so Dirk was like, maybe I'll read those books. And then she said, after hearing the plot, maybe not. It does sound cheesy as hell, dude. Jermaine, I'm glad you're here. I'm so sorry to say that it is true. It is true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, connection dipped. She'll be back. It was canceled. I would sign it because who would believe that? Really though, really. Who would believe that? That's absolutely insane. Who would believe that? That a child would facilitate the kidnapping of another child. You good, girl?
Something.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Appointment, no entry.
Please, just
What's going on?
Something like myself. I don't know what is happening.
Yeah, you're really like scrambly sounding.
Oh my gosh. Let me try to restart my phone.
It wasn't Target this time. I know. I know. It wasn't the big dogs coming after me on the hats. All right, we'll give Kira a second to see if she can get her sound straightened out real quick before we go on. Yeah. This episode seemed like it was going to be, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It seemed like it was going to be really good because it seems like it's really around like, yeah, we haven't met Mike before, but we know like the lore for Mike. So I was excited to see this story kind of play out. And these are the kind of stories that we were excited about. Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm excited about, is like this lore has been told for like 2 seasons. And we're finally getting more of that backstory. This is what I wanted, is for us to stay on at a case like that instead of doing the back and forth with the people I don't care about every other episode or whatever. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, test.
Test.
Oh, clear. Clear as a
thank
bell.
goodness.
All right. We'll keep going on the episode then.
Okay.
Let me talk to an investigator. I called the receptionist, but she refused. I've been to 8 other firms, and this is my last hope. For the love of Christ, please, I am begging you, please.
Is there a
Please.
problem, Ernie?
She won't leave. I told her I can't let her inside without an appointment.
Wait. Are you an investigator here?
You know what?
Please, I need help finding
Nah.
my son, please.
You know what's wrong?
What's your name?
Where are their masks? Where are their masks? Because it was 2021. Y'all lie. Y'all lie. We were not living carefree.
Right.
We were not. Where are your masks? All right.
Margaret Reed.
Take a deep breath, Margaret.
My son Jamie is missing.
How long has he been missing?
11 years. I know. But here's a list of suspects and bus station regulars, as well as bus station employees who were working on that day.
Let her in.
Thanks, Ernie.
Oh, wow. You didn't have to do that, Margaret.
Lena claims if you sign the affidavit and drop it off at the DA's office by end of day, she'll release Jamie unharmed. Do we believe her?
That's insane. You cannot take the fall for my kidnapping.
Who would believe you were capable of that as a child anyway?
She wasn't a child.
Thank
She was
you.
a teen, and there are teens in prison for worse.
For 20 years, Sir was my own personal monster. That is not the case anymore. He has touched every single one of your lives, and it won't stop until I stop it.
Gabby, I can get to Sir and stop him for good.
No, it's a simple solution. We vote. Everyone in here gets a say on if I sign this document that implicates me, while essentially exonerating Sir, or I don't, and we find Jamie another way. I will cast my vote first. I say yes, I should sign it.
And it's a yes for me, too.
However you want to play it, I'm with you, Gabby, so yes.
Of course, yes.
It's an absolute no.
I spent my whole life afraid of Sir. Until he took me again. And I survived. Again. And I will keep on surviving whether he's in or out of prison, so... If you feel like you need to sign that, then I'm with you. Yes.
Do you all understand what this means? I mean, what happens if we don't barter with lives?
This is different. This is me and Jamie. My freedom for his is a small price to pay.
We need a plan before you drop the affidavit off with the DA. Lena is unpredictable. She may want her brother free, but there's a lot of hurt there. And in her mind, you're to blame. Even Sir called her treasonous.
Wait,
Treasonous?
when?
Yesterday night at the motel, before Lena escaped, Sir told her the difference between treason and patriotism is only a matter of dates.
Gabby, where are you going?
That's a reference to something. Durga said, I think this episode was a reshoot, or they had 2 episodes
you look
ready, depending on renewal. Everyone
Quite the
can slow
recovery from
down this
poisoning here
episode.
24
But
hours
maybe I'm
ago.
projecting.
The difference between treason and
Oh, that's
patriotism
sad.
is only a matter of dates?
Your intelligence never disappoints.
This is all your master plan coming together, isn't it? You may not have told her to take Jamie specifically.
Where's his
but
cat?
you directed Lena into action. From the Count of Monte Cristo left me with no doubt. Your sister is unhinged. You do realize she will kill Jamie.
Hysterics are unbecoming, Gabrielle.
Oh, wow.
Sister will not harm the boy as long as he behaves.
The boy.
The boy.
As long as he behaves.
What exactly do you think will happen?
Gabrielle!
Over the confession that you'll suddenly be free and you and Lena can ride off to the Netherlands?
I understand my freedom will not be immediate, but it will come. But it's not Lena and I that will disappear.
Yeah, babe, he's taking you.
You and me. Lena is expendable. Now, the real question, is Jamie expendable to you?
That's
I'll sign
Jack.
the affidavit. But before I do, I need to hear you say it without a gun to your head this time. Admit that you kidnapped me.
She's recording him. She's recording him.
Yes. I took you.
She's recording
and
him.
I put
Oh
you
my God.
under lock and
She has
key
to be.
because you are mine. And you will always be mine.
Sir. And
You're
I'm
an
not
idiot.
talking about his name.
I'll see you soon,
You're an idiot. Are you for real right now? Be for real, dude.
Desiree met with 4 people the week before she disappeared.
She just said, I'll
Her
sign
names
it if you
were
admit this.
Planner,
I'll sign
Joanne
this if I
Stone,
have
Ray, and
a recording of you saying
someone
that
else,
you
Glover.
did it.
Are those first or last names?
Who the hell knows?
I can't. It's so funny.
What's with the pills?
Turns out I was right about Mike. Trent and I found a whole bag of pills hidden in the floor at Mike and Desiree's. Trent's at Millen's now, testing Mike, but I don't need him to confirm what I already know. Mike probably relapsed and doesn't remember hurting his damn wife.
Okay, easy, John.
Oh my God,
Let's just wait till we have all the facts, okay?
Why's Daryl on the big screen?
See for yourself.
Please, Lena. I'm just a father begging you to please let my son go. Gabby is gonna do whatever you say. This has nothing to do with my boy.
Where did he
Daryl
do
tagged
that?
all major news outlets, and it's already at more than 100,000 views on social media.
What?
Phones have been flooded with calls asking what Gabby's connection is to all of this.
Damn it.
What the hell were you thinking? That stunt of yours brought the wrong kind of attention.
I had to do
Her
something.
is Fred
Gabby hasn't
Krueger.
signed the damn affidavit yet, and that's because of you.
Careful, Daryl. I'm not the same fragile Margaret you remember. You don't get to just come in here telling me what to do or making me doubt my judgment. Never again.
Tell
You
him.
either trust me and M&A or you get out of our way.
This is the second time you lost my son.
This is our son. And our son would be broken if Gabby gave herself up for him. She is part of his healing, Daryl. It's the kind of healing that you will never understand.
She's not giving up her life. It's signing a piece of paper that will set a criminal free, yes, but...
But nothing. What makes you think that Lena would honor this deal regardless?
Yeah,
She could get what she
exactly.
wanted from Gabby and hurt Jamie and Gabby anyway. This is my world. I know what I'm talking about, whether you like it or not.
That was Trent. Mike's drug test
He's
came back
on
clean.
now.
He's sober. He was here last week.
He's into his
What about
ex-wife
pills?
again.
Mike claims to not know anything about them. DCPD's lab is still working on identifying what they are.
I'm still searching the names in the planner, but not knowing if Zoanne, Ray, Sloan, or Glover are first or last names is like a needle in a haystack.
Thank you guys for dedicating time to Desiree with everything else going on.
Simple, man. She's important to you, so she's important to us. I tried getting into her phone, but it's likely off. I was able to get into Mike's, though, and it's not good. Found a voice note Mike sent Desiree the day she went missing.
Yeah, exactly. A criminal has literally stalked and terrorized her since high school.
Talk to me.
Not just a
Please, until
regular
death do us part.
criminal.
Nothing you say is gonna keep me from you.
Sounds like a man willing to hurt his wife.
Or a man fighting for his marriage.
Guys,
The FBI has officially named Mike Bergen the prime suspect in the
Aw.
disappearance of analyst Desiree Bergen. Sources say Mike Bergen may be on the run.
I think this was
I'm
about
glad
the
I found you
spot. I
first.
stopped it.
Did you find Lena?
No, but I confirm Sir is orchestrating this whole thing.
Oh, God.
It's okay. The plan doesn't change. Sir assured me as long as Jamie behaves, he'll be unharmed.
Gabby, he's a pretty rebellious kid. I don't know how he'll be under pressure. He could fight back, shut down. I don't know.
Yep.
I didn't have enough time to get to know my own son again.
Margaret, we're gonna figure this out.
Wait. There is one person who might know my son better than anyone.
Harry.
For pain in multiple spots like here, there's a strong salon pop.
Oh, we don't like it.
Not we have to see this hag again.
Your favorite hag is back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is what I wanted out of each episode though, is this like this stuff, like this is the fun stuff. This is what we wanted. So I'm glad it's ending on this at least, on a good one.
Yes.
That makes me feel a little bit better about it.
I was so pissed off. I was saying mean things to NBC.
Oh no. You can't control yourself on Twitter, girl. Someone needs to take your Twitter away. She'd be out there screaming at the wall.
They were like, look at our fall lineup. And I was like, who cares? It's all stupid.
In 3 months from now, she'll be like, I love NBC's new shows. Have you seen insert generic title here? It's the best show. You're just blinded by rage right now.
Wait, I did the same. Oh.
I'm boss's orders. He said we have to focus on our paying clients.
So what if it's been 6 months since my last payment? You're not gonna get help for this. Where's Gabby? She'll help me again.
Move.
Yeah, look, I swear, the last time that I saw her was right before she left for work.
And that was where exactly?
The Margaret vision.
Your paying client is lying.
Enough, lady. Come on.
You're lying.
That is unhinged.
I don't consent to this.
What are Jamie's triggers?
What?
What would he do in a life or death situation? Fight?
Why are you asking me these questions? Is my baby in trouble?
Just answer the question.
Tell her. She'll tell you everything you need to know if you tell her what's going on.
Just gonna help us.
Margaret's got it.
Jermaine, we can talk about Dead City at the end if you want.
Margaret.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't watched any of it?
You're in here, shackled like the criminal that you are.
It's pretty good
And
so
I'm out
far,
there
honestly.
free
I really
with
love
your
Kim Coates,
son,
though, so
Nicholas.
I'm excited for him
He
to be on
trusts
the
me.
show.
He betrayed you for me. And I promise I will spend every day whispering in his ear, using that power to make sure that he only ever sees you as the pathetic, disgusting monster that you are. And there won't be a damn thing you can do about it.
Margaret, what are you doing?
Hey, man. Make yourself at home.
Shared it.
She wasn't this mean in
nice to hear
season
friendly
one.
voice after
Her
30
character
minutes
has
of dead
changed a
silence.
lot.
Watching you to keep you out of FBI custody, not to have a buddy-buddy bonding session.
Like I told the detectives, I am sober. Drugs in the apartment aren't mine or Desiree's. She's never even done drugs.
Then why were they in your apartment?
I don't know. Maybe somebody's trying to frame me.
Any idea who would do that?
No, it's not like I've made a shortage of enemies in my life.
There are 4 names of people Desiree met with before she went missing. Know any of them?
Zoanne is her best friend from college. Ray's her ex-boyfriend. She hasn't spoken to either of them in years. And her and Ray had an ugly breakup. I doubt she would ever speak to him again.
Yes, she did.
Was Breakup bad enough that he'd come back after all this time and do something to her?
Nah, you stay here with Zeke, and I'll track down Zoanne. I'll handle Ray.
Zeke must be like, why did you leave this dude here at my house?
Right? Until last week.
I literally
Look, I don't
can't
have a
go
lot of time,
anywhere.
man. I don't give a
You
damn
left
if
me
you and
with
Desiree are having an affair. I just need to know where she is.
I have no idea, man. We only met up that one time.
What does she want?
To talk about the past. That's it.
Why?
Back when we were together, she broke up with me out of the blue. And I said some nasty things to her. But last week, we apologized, we talked about it, and honestly, it was nice to have some closure on the whole thing.
Did she say anything about her husband?
I got the sense things are about to change for them.
What do you mean?
I think she may be pregnant.
What?
She was feeling woozy and tired, and after
Not
she didn't
another
crash my house for a
pregnancy
bit.
case.
By the time I came to check on her, she left, and I had to catch a flight to Florida to business.
I gotta go.
Thanks.
For 13 years, I looked for my son, even when everyone told me it was pointless. Finally, we got him back. I shared that joy with all of you just 2 days ago. But I stand here in front of you today,
to tell you he's been kidnapped.
reliving my nightmare. Jamie was taken again by a very dangerous woman.
Oh my God. Get out of here.
When Jamie was little, he used to act like a turtle around the house. You see, the thing he loved most about turtles is that they are deceptively smart. They have the ability to stay calm and adapt to any environment. Please help us bring our turtle back home.
Not the turtle. How
All
are you
right,
comparing
here's
him
what
to
we
a
know.
turtle?
Jamie has been missing for no longer than 12 to 14 hours. And to the person who
How?
has him,
Who snuck that in their beehole?
let's finish this where it all began. At the hour, Alex finally met his love and sealed their fate.
No, Gabrielle.
To the person who has him, I have a message for you. Let's finish this where it all began. At the hour.
Shut up, kid, or I will shut you up. When Jamie was little, he used to act like a turtle around the house. You see, the thing he loved most about turtles is that they are deceptively smart. They have the ability to stay calm and adapt to any environment. Please help us bring our turtle back home.
All right, here's what we know.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh no, that. I don't want that. Shush, 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 shush. Yeah, Dead City's alright so far. There's only 2 episodes in, so hard to say, you know? Gotta give a little more time. But we're covering it on Squawking Dead, if you want to watch that coverage. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Stop.
You yawned and I immediately thought about work.
Oh, I know. Tired. Jamie is a Ninja Turtle. I don't know. It didn't come off very Ninja Turtle-y. It just came off a little bit weird. All right, we're back.
How you feeling? What is this?
When all of this is over and Jamie and Desiree are home safe, I need you to give everyone their letters.
Oh no, not a Carl
I don't
moment.
think you're coming back from the exchange.
Honestly, I don't know. And I can't risk not having a final chance to apologize for the havoc I wreaked on all of your lives.
Come on, Gabby. Not this again.
Talk to me. It's just me. No judgment.
I save lives because I never wanted any missing person to feel the way I felt when I was gone. I turned my personal nightmare into something positive, and I convinced all of you to believe in that, to believe in the light that I put into the world.
She said he's a turtle.
I have shattered it all to pieces and cost everyone everything.
Gabby. Listen to me. I think I speak for all of us when I say we love you and that we have forgiven you.
Yeah.
What is it gonna take for you to forgive yourself?
Thank you, Trent. Finally, somebody says it. God, this is annoying.
An apology tour.
I'm not following.
Didn't Dawn say that Desiree went to see her ex-Ray for closure?
She went to see her old friend Zoe for the same reason.
Plus the pills we found.
She's on an apology tour because she's not going to be around to make things right later. Her cancer must have come back.
Yep.
The pills from the house were fentanyl and prednisone.
Her cancer was definitely back. I'm so sorry, Mike.
By all accounts, you were the love of her life. Wouldn't she want to make every last day count? Why the divorce?
I don't know. I would have done anything to be there for her.
That's why, Mike, she watched you go through this when you lost Michelle. The last thing she wanted to put you through is watching her die too.
She didn't want him to
I've been
relapse.
running an algorithm to try to find a match in the other names from Desiree's planner. Looks like Sloan and Glover are doctors. Dr. Sloan Parsons is a naturopath doctor in Maryland, and Dr. Eve Glover is...
Oncologist here in D.C.
I need those addresses, Zeke.
We'll handle things here.
Please, Dr. Parsons. Most doctors waive patient confidentiality if it means saving a life.
From what you told me, it sounds like Desiree left on her own accord to find some peace. And I won't violate her wishes or her medical privacy.
And what if she didn't? What if she's hurt in a ditch somewhere? Are you willing to risk all that just to save your ass?
Insulting me won't get you anywhere. Everything
Well, that's
I
his
do
normal
is
approach,
in service of
so.
my patient's quality of life. And that includes their mental peace. And I won't violate that for anyone.
You tell him. Thank you for respecting HIPAA laws.
Hey, that bracelet looks familiar. Where'd you get that?
Desiree gave it to me. Her mom left it to her when she was a baby. She said that giving it to me kinda erased the abandonment juju and replaced it with my love because I chose her.
What are the chances?
What? That's weird.
Hey, we're on our way back.
Is
Dr.
she in love with her
Parsons is the
doctor? She's leaving her husband for a doctor. Is she living out Dawn's life?
Bothering me about
I
the plan.
can't.
Why Desiree jot down Eve Glover by her last name, but then Dr. Parsons by her first name, Sloan?
Just like with her friends Joanne and Ray. People she had a personal connection with.
Could this be your mother?
I don't know. She never talked about her mom.
Well, if it is, and she kept it from us, it's likely she's hiding Desiree. And the question is whether it's voluntary or she's holding her against her will.
I thought you were with Taylor and Rachel.
I was. Trent called. He's worried about you.
It's time for the exchange. I know why you don't want me to sign this, but I need your permission to do it. I need for all of us to be on the same page one last time.
What are you doing here? Your boss made it very clear that I'm no longer welcome as a client.
I know. We no longer work there. We're starting our own place.
What? They quit their jobs? Oh,
you.
wow.
How'd you know Gabby's client lied last week? You were right, by the way.
Everybody has subconscious tells. I just developed a hyper-observance looking for my son.
I learned it from a dude I was
You'll never
into
stop
on a
looking for
different
Jamie,
show.
will you?
Never. Just because the world has forgotten him doesn't mean that I ever will.
I know what it's like to have the world forget about you. I was 15 when I was taken. When I saved myself a year later, I swore that I would grow up to be the person who keeps looking when everyone else stops. Don, our other partner, Zeke, And I will never stop looking for Jamie, free of charge.
I don't know what to say.
I think your ability can help us make families whole again, and maybe help heal you in the process. Come work with us.
Whether you take it or not, we'll still look for Jamie.
And this is not pity. I am doing what's best for you and M&A. I'm asking you to trust me.
She had that name picked out quick.
I believe you.
You know,
the
if you
train
answer it,
car?
the ringing stops.
No, I don't need to hear from Hugh right now. He's going to try to talk me out of meeting with Gabi.
Yep.
Aren't you doing all this for him?
He doesn't know what he truly needs. I do. Gabi needs to pay.
But Gabi is the victim.
She don't like
You
that.
don't know the full story, do you? Your precious idol, Gabi, held my brother hostage in her basement for 9 months.
Yeah, she did.
My mom, Carrie, she was right. About all of them. They're hypocrites.
Exactly. You, just like Hugh, were manipulated by Gabi and her sheep. But after tonight, you'll be free of them. Same as Hugh. I knew you'd get it.
Us turtles are smarter than people give us credit for.
That is the weirdest thing that you could have said. Just that's weird, but okay.
You wouldn't settle for bait man when there's
us turtles. I can't. What, bro? Who wrote that line? Oh my god. Well, it's gonna be over soon. Sadly, we're almost at the end of the episode already. Oh man, it's going so quick. So many things are unanswered. Why can't Zeke leave his house? What happened? What happened to him?
Everything I want to say involves vulgar language towards NBC.
Well, take it to Twitter, lady. Get it out of here.
Expletive, expletive, expletive.
Delete expletive. She just went for a spa day. Like they're worrying over nothing. She just went to get a massage.
Please, Mom. I just want my...
Oh,
Dr.
she's
Parsons,
giving her
step away
chemo
from Desiree.
forcibly or something.
It's all right, baby. It's all right.
Sloan, you have to let her go.
No. I am going to take care of my daughter. God sent her back to me for a second chance, so I can save her.
I just wanted closure. She won't let me leave. She keeps saying she can cure me.
Well, I can. I can because we need more time. I need more time. God just sent you back to me. I can't lose you again. It's not fair.
God, that's sad.
It's not fair.
You're right. It's not fair we only get a certain amount of time with the people we love. It's not fair we don't control the horrible things that happen to us in life. But we can't rewrite history to fit the narrative we want now.
Yeah, I don't mind this B-plot. I don't mind it. It's pretty good, actually. But like I said, it's because we already knew the lore behind it. That's what makes it good.
Something's wrong. What did you give her?
Just some natural remedies. That's all. They're proven to slow the progression of cancer.
Desiree, what are you allergic to?
Cinnamon. Oh my God. Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know, baby. I'm sorry.
We have to get Desiree to the hospital now. Hey, Desiree, you're safe now.
Mike sent you. Didn't he?
Oh my goodness. To the high school again? Oh Lord. Ooh!
The only reason
We haven't seen young Gabby in a minute.
no matter what happens to me.
Yeah, how did you not know your child's allergic to cinnamon? I have no idea. No one said she was a good mom. She's just a mom.
Jamie, baby. Jamie, it's me.
I got your message. I didn't let myself be a victim again, Mom. I played smart, and I adapted till I saw my opening.
You did great, Jamie. You did the right thing.
But like, cuff her first. Don't take the gun away until she is tied. What are y'all doing? Keep the gun on her. Okay, good. I was like, you've lost your mind.
Gabby, we can go now. It's over.
It's not over. Margaret, take Jamie and go.
Gabby, no. What are you doing?
I'm asking you to trust me.
Okay, Jamie, come on, let's go.
No, we can't leave, Gabby.
We have to go now.
What is this music?
What now, Gabby?
I just heard that. I was like, what was that? I wasn't paying attention to it until just then.
Trent, pick up. Trent, pick up. Go.
God. You're gonna run out of minutes on your track phone there, baby.
James Trent Sr., this is Hugh Evans. If you want me to leave your past alone, you need to call me back right now! No! No!
Oh, he's out of minutes.
No! What the hell is going on in here?
Uh-oh.
Where did you get that? It doesn't matter. The phone has failed me. Everyone has failed me.
Just do it.
He's lost his mind.
He has. You saw the hair? What was going on there?
Don't kill victims. You're Sir's first victim. It took me a while to realize it, but just like Annie, just like me, you are a victim of your brother's manipulation and grooming to create the perfect companion. The only difference is he got an early start with you after killing your mother.
You're sick. My brother saved me. He sacrificed everything to make me brilliant. He loves me.
You haven't known any other type of love. I had the love of my father. That was something your brother could never break, but you have only had Sir and the blind loyalty his grooming demanded.
No. You're the one doing the brainwashing and manipulating.
What do you think happens after tonight, Lena? Killing me will not set your brother free. My death would torture him.
He'll be fine. We're gonna live our lives out together in
Voorburg, Netherlands. That's the dream he's had for me and him since I was held captive 20 years ago. You know who was not included in that dream? You. Sir wants to be free so that he can take me by force and live out that dream. Me, not you.
Whoa. What are you doing?
From one survivor to another. Break the chain.
You are trusting her
yourself.
sanity way too much.
I'm leaving. You can chase me to the front and shoot me in the back, or you can disappear out the back door and run forever. But either way, it's over.
WWE Universe, let the adventure begin.
Stop it.
Too many commercials.
Stop it. Durga said, I make herbal blends all the time, and the first thing you ask about is allergies, obviously. And Jamie is like, we can't leave my future wife. Jermaine said, damn, sir, run up Trent's phone bill, why don't you? He was calling a lot. Durga says, I know Lena is dying inside, for real. That blank look on her face. I can't.
When Gabby finished her sentence, that was it.
Yeah. I cannot believe she just left her, though. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. What are you doing? What is this a commercial for? Why were they playing the Wii?
Surprise?
She tricked ya.
This was never going to end any other way.
What if I had chosen the back door?
There are officers back there, too. It's over.
Y'all both fell
Lena.
for her setups, and they're so obvious.
It's a damn shame I can't arrest you myself.
Today is the day that I find where I've been going and where I'm meant to be.
Okay.
The writing's on the page, and a whisper
The song is gonna get the live stream shut down.
through your hair and through
Stop it. Stop saying
Right?
it. You're gonna get it shut down.
Somebody talk.
think I'm fine.
Yeah, welcome
Thank
home.
you all. I wouldn't have made it through this without you.
How's Desiree
Did they
doing?
put up Jamie a second time?
Better. She's going to give the clinical trial a
I
shot.
figured they
With
would.
Mike by her side.
I don't think they did.
She regretted
I
not
wish
telling
they
us that
would.
this
That
year
would have been
started
so
feeling
funny.
like another
Yeah.
cancer growing inside her.
Yeah, these days go by like so many years before.
Hi, ad blocker. It's
Thought you
all
guys
the
were
ads
home
on
by
it.
now.
Oh,
Actually, Jamie wanted
that's
to
a-
come here first.
that's a good tip.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Durga.
Gabby. And so did I.
There's a magic to the way you hold my heart.
I love you.
Thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
I love you. I'm in
Although
love
you
with
did a pretty good job of saving yourself.
Marry me.
You never did say how you got the jump on her.
I just wanted to
It's
smell
okay
your
if you're not
hair.
ready to talk about Jimmy.
No. Actually, I want to. I'm realizing that secrets just keep us trapped in the past.
I can't. Every time I look at him, like he looks like Michael
I want to finally
Cera.
be free.
He does look like
I can't.
they the storyline leading up to him actually being her kid.
I know.
I figured we could watch Gabby's press conference together.
Stop.
You got coconut milk for me?
Always.
Was that like a boob joke?
Come on in.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Yes, I am finally home.
How's she doing?
Good. Yeah.
Durga says
Thank you doesn't really
he is
seem
giving
like
us
enough
John
for what
George.
you did, but thank you for saving Desiree's life.
Where is
Emma.
Anne? Her. Man egg. I can't.
I'll grab some crappy hospital coffee.
I don't think I'm ready for that just yet.
You'll never be ready for crappy hospital coffee.
One day.
As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you
Detective
on
Trent.
my mind both day and night.
Oh.
Thank you for coming.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Last night, Jamie Reed was found and reunited with
Because you're mine.
his family.
What is going on? What is? Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Something's wrong.
Yep.
I walk the line.
A smart
He's there. He's there, isn't he?
and courageous young man
he got
reminded
out. He got
me
out.
yesterday
He got out.
that secrets and lies keep us chained to the past.
The attorney over here.
What?
What?
So here's the truth.
What?
A year ago, I abducted Hugh Evans and
What is
held
happening?
him prisoner in my basement for 9 months.
What are you doing?
Gabrielle Mosely,
No.
am a kidnapper.
No.
I walk the line.
How are they gonna do that to us? How are you gonna do that to us? What? Why are we both just frozen? What? What just happened?
I just had to physically close my mouth.
What just happened? Durga said, see, this is why I said it had to be a reshoot. So Sir could be dead, or if they get picked up, he survives. What?
They asked for a gurney.
Yes, and I know. And she said Gabrielle.
Yeah.
They did us so dirty. They did us so dirty. I can't. What am I supposed to talk about? I am baffled.
So my flabbers are gasted.
I know. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna use the abbreviated version. WTF.
I can't like process what I just saw. What? Okay. Oh,
What?
okay. Okay. What's even sadder is that the ratings went up. I just thought for funsies I'd check. Just to check. So the last rating share that I'd given you guys was for episode 20. I'd stated that it was 2.07. Last week's episode, Missing While a Family, I couldn't get the ratings for because we covered it super late at night. The episode had just aired. Those ratings were 2.20. Then Missing While Dying, which aired last night, directed by Nikhil Panise and written by Okoro Carroll and Brianna Adams, 2.21. So it had started to go back up again. Now again, it was in the 3s for season 1. So season 2 was not doing as well as a whole. Like its average would have been, I could do the average actually. Let me give you the average. Let me give me a second. I got to calculate it, but let me give you an average for season 1 and then let me give you the average for season 2. So that you can see like what honestly what the numbers look like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that is upsetting that the ratings had gone up again.
A 13 Ghost series is officially in development.
Oh, really? Why? Who asked for that though? Who asked? Who asked for that though? Is it supposed to? I feel like I've heard about this. Is it supposed to tell the backstory of the individual ghosts?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that was what was floated originally. Sorry, y'all. I fat fingered the heck out of this. So give me a second. I gotta redo it. Uh, 2.82, 3.22, 3.28, 3.29, 3.76. Okay. Divided by 13. Okay, so season 1's overall average rating is 3.06. Which is well above season 2. Yes, 100%. She blames the inconsistent schedule for some of that. I do as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I said they were burying the show. That we
Mhm.
said that. We said that. Making room for the NBA. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's check season 2. I think part of the problem too, like, and we've talked about it, right? Like, I think people just thought it was going to be darker. That's what they advertised.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not what they followed through on. I don't know. They were too worried about the network, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that got you. Forget the network. Who cares? If you get it on air, you need to just do what you can to keep it on air. Make it exciting. And you made this last episode exciting.
Which kind of makes me sad.
I know. All right. Divided by 22. Yeah, 2.21. Oh, sorry, 2.22 for season 2. So 0.8 lower. So
I still blame them. It's like they changed the time slot for season 2.
they did, correct.
Then they did all this crap. We never knew. One time we went 2 weeks without an episode, I think.
Correct, we did. And we never knew that it was happening. Like we would go to look for the info for the next episode and we would be like, "Oh, it's not coming out for 2 weeks."
Yeah.
Durga says they painted themselves into several corners, mainly Sir and Gabi. He should have never gotten out of the basement in season 1. Their pacing was so off. It's like they were rushing to an end that they didn't have planned.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Well, that is sad. It's just sad now. Anyway, we'll have to wrap this up here, I guess, which is also sad. All right, so next week we'll be gone. We're taking a break. Durga says they gave us too much chemistry between Gabi and Sir, but we're afraid to take it too far. They were. So I don't know. We will contemplate what we would like to do next. We did talk about Buffy. We could go that route just for fun, especially now that they're going to be releasing a pilot for Buffy. We could go that route now that that's been confirmed. So that makes it even more exciting. We could do the limited series lounge. I don't know. We didn't get a ton of requests for shows either in comments. It was 13 and then Glee. which I will admit, I watched Glee when it came out. I do not think that I can watch Glee now as a fully grown adult woman. I just don't think that I can do it.
I was never interested.
It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. If you like a spooky, scary thing, definitely. But I love that you commented. So I feel so bad saying that I don't want to do it because I'm so appreciative that you took the time to comment and say what you thought we should cover. So I don't know. Horror related. I mean, here's the thing. I say that horror related. Attack on Titan is always my suggestion, says Durga. I did love Attack on Titan. I did love it. I'll think about it. We'll contemplate. We got a couple different options. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll revive Cancellation Devastation instead for a little while. That could be just as fun. That's a panelist show, so you would see a lot more people on screen, but it could be a good time. It's a good one. I don't know.
Some things.
We'll think about it. We'll get back to you guys, but we'll be gone next week anyway for the convention.
Oh, I think you didn't want it, but didn't someone give us the work makes
I know.
things
It's hard.
disappear
It's
from my
hard
brain.
at the end of the day.
What's the Clone Girls? Orphan Black.
Oh, Orphan Black. Yeah, that was also suggested. Thank you, Durga. And also, I'm going to give a shout out right now that one, thank you, Durga. Thank you, Serotonin. So sweet that you came. Thank you to India. Even though you're not here, India, we love you. You've been ride or die with us this season. We're so appreciative of you. I pray that you had a great graduation because I believe that is why you're not here tonight. I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember because I have like old lady brain.
If so, congratulations.
Yeah, Durga, that was you. You did suggest Orphan Black. I am also appreciative of Chanessa. Chanessa was a ride and die for first season. Obviously at that time we were on Wednesdays. So Friday nights just I don't think worked with her schedule. We haven't seen her in a while, but we appreciate you being there for us for the first season because I don't know that we would have done the second season had Chanessa not been there with us in the lives in the first season. So I'm just really appreciative of all of you for being here, for liking the lives, for subscribing over the last 2 years because of the show. I don't know where we're gonna end up. I don't know what's going to happen. I just want you to know that I will continue to try to put out content and I'm going to have to figure something out for this next week because I'm going to be gone. So maybe I'll drop a regular video. You never know.
Maybe we'll like go live for 10 minutes from the camp.
We could. I have access to a press room if I want it. But I'm also at an Airbnb, so it didn't seem necessary. But yeah, we could go live. Just to say hi, just to check in. But no, I can't. I can't go live at the same time. I have the Emily Kinney concert. So
nice.
Nope. I will be attending a small concert with Emily Kinney, who played Beth on The Walking Dead. And I'm very excited for that because her album Expired Love, which came out in like 2014, got me through some really hard times I was going through. That was an album that I listened to when I was like around the time I was leaving my ex. And was in love with a dude who was not in love with me. So there's that.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that album got me through a pretty tough year. So I'm excited to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you I will not be going live, but
I'm excited to meet my family.
But we're excited to go and we'll be there together, which is fun. And like I said, if you're ever looking for a convention to meet us at, that's definitely the one as of right now. We've been going every year for the last couple of years. Yeah, I'm sad. I am sad to end the stream. I really am. But we will be around. God only
Especially
knows.
since we just got like kind of smacked in the face with the news.
I
right?
know, and I know. It wasn't promising that they were waiting so long. They also canceled something else that people are really pissed about.
The irrational.
Oh, well, unfortunately that also had a horrible time slot and got switched around a lot. No, it was one of the like hold on, let me look it up. It was like a crime show, but it wasn't The Irrational.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember which one, but Cam, somebody from Twitter told me.
It came up in an article. It was like found and insert long name canceled. It was like
Wasn't it
I'm
like
going to stream
FBI or
found while I'm
something?
at work. Yeah, it was like one of the just let it play. Let's see. NBC canceled shows 2025. Let's see. 3 of them were canceled, I guess. Cancellation body count. Which recently axed show will you miss the most? Vote in a poll. The Equalizer on CBS got canceled.
Oh my god, yeah.
FBI International on CBS got canceled. FBI Most Wanted on CBS got canceled, which is crazy because do you guys remember when I was going through the ratings list?
Mm-hmm.
And they were all above Found. Found, the guy who played Spock, his show was one of those a Zachary Quinto show.
No, his show got renewed.
The Irrational on NBC. Lopez versus Lopez got canceled. Night Court got canceled. Stop rebooting things in that way.
Yeah.
And
He has one of my favorite shows right now. Oh no. It didn't even take months.
Papa's House on CBS, which I could have called that because it did not look great. Unfortunately.
It was wonderful.
Was it good? The ads made it look horrible, Takeerah.
They had to like vanilla them down a little bit for CBS.
Okay. The ads made it look so like cringy sitcom-y.
Oh, really?
Yes, that I was like, I would never watch that. Durga. Durga said they got rid of the DEI show. Stop, Durga.
They did.
Rescue High Surf on Fox. Suits LA. That's the one everybody was really pissed off about. Yeah, Suits LA got canceled as well. The Summit on CBS got canceled, which is reality TV, so I really don't care. SWAT on CBS got canceled.
Wait, is that Eugene?
What?
Suits.
Yeah. Josh McDermott. Yep. So that is what has been chopped already this year. So sad. Very, very sad. Which is weird. The ratings. I'm really shocked by the FBI shows.
Yeah, that's weird.
The ratings were so high because I remember I kept listing them off and I was like, God, how many of these are there? There are so many of them. Anyway, we're gonna call it a night. But we love you and we've loved your support over the last 2 seasons. And I'm just so appreciative of everyone that weirdly found us in so many different ways on Twitter by just seeing that we were streaming live on YouTube. We're just thankful that you are here and that you stuck with us. And I hope that you stick with us for the next show, whatever that might be. Until then, we pray that we will see you not on the 22nd, but on the 27th. Nope. 28th. Nope. Still wrong. 30th. Very, very, very wrong. On the 30th,
Which is also kindergarten graduation day.
Oh, that's exciting. My graduation day at my school is this next week. That's why I leave straight from there to go to the airport to catch my flight to Georgia. So we're just appreciative. Thank you for being here. We will see you on the 30th for who knows what. Who knows what it'll be. But make sure you're subscribed so that you get a notification about whatever live we schedule for that day. So either we're going back to Buffy just so that we don't have to like panic and come up with a new plan in the meantime, or we'll have a new plan by then. So we will see you around. We love you guys so much. You are sweet, precious.